K here, 2K15 time, and yes, I am sorry, it has been a while. That is because after I pulled the Taylor Mays golden ticket, you guys have really been wanting to see another Man Ultimate Team. So I put in a lot of time to make that Ultimate Team video, but let's get to the game. So I am now in the playoffs versus the Portland Trail Blazers, Damian Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge. It is a very tough task, but that does not mean they can stop me from hitting cash and passing tough dimes to Ashik with this sick reverse alley-oop layup. Let's look at a little replay real quick. I don't think this man is high flying like that in real life, but hey, I'll take the points. And I said the pick and roll, and Lillard, you got to strap me up. I bury the three, but in the end, game one, we lost 79 to 93. I had pretty great stats, 36 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, with a block and a steal. Regardless, we still lost the game, so we're gonna get revenge in game 2, and we're gonna make sure we put things on the right track. And help Lillard! Please call your twin brother Darius from State Farm, because you really need some ankle insurance, my man. And Anthony Davis bringing the bang time on LaMarcus Aldridge's head. But let's be serious. The New Orleans Pelicans and I were way too much for the Portland Trail Blazers to handle. I get the steal, leading to the score, and I was all over the court doing everything, including getting blocks on Damian Lillard. And you already know, if I'm at the 3 line and no defender's gonna step up, I'm gonna make that shot, dropping the bomb and dropping dimes. We were way too much for the Trailblazers to handle, and we won 90 to 86, and I had a ridiculous night. 38 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And game 3, it starts off pretty well as we get the crowd going with the little alley-oop layup pass to my man Eric Gordon and step back, and you guys already know what that means. That means cash, dropping the 3 on the Portland Trail Blazers' head. And my handles were way too much for Lillard to handle and sacrifice the body, laying out for the 2 points. Driving down court, and Lillard, you cannot guard me, and I dish the ball off to Ashik for the layup. We are on a groove, we cannot be stopped, and I get this steal, and there's plenty of tan in front of me, leading to the huge dunk. Pick and roll with Anthony Davis. Lillard, what are you doing? Oh no, not again! Robin Lopez gets posterized. Put him on a poster board. Let's take a little replay. Son, there is air up there. Another pick and roll with Anthony Davis, and a tough behind the back pass to my man, getting the easy layup. That's another assist. I have 45 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists when they put me on the bench. This game was a complete destroy, and we won 94 to 76 in the end. It is time for game 4. And I'm not gonna lie, I was upstairs doing something, and I came back, and there was 1 second left on the shot clock, and I hit the deep 3, showing a little Stephen Curry in my blood, and that Limitless badge is showing its worth. I was having a field day out there at the 3 line shooting, so I was just straight splashing cash all day, making money, getting paid, and oh no, the steal leading to the reverse slam. Come on, Portland, you gotta play better than that. Our team is on fire the last couple of games, and check out the replay. That was pretty tough for someone that's 5'8", and Lillard just couldn't get it done this game. Oh no. Oh no, don't do it! Cash! Draining through some top of the arc, off the right wing, and guess what, you already know, the left wing too. I could not be stopped. Shooting like Klay Thompson in the 3rd quarter when he dropped 37 points. And in the end, we won 88 to 81, so we are up 3-1 in the series, and I scored 45 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, and a steal and a block. Now let's get to game 5, and my hot streak continued, dropping 3s, crossing Lillard up, and continuing to take Portland Trail Blazers as victims for my poster board. And this time, it was Nicholas Batum. Let's look at a little replay real quick. How you gonna let that happen to you, my man? I was virtually unguardable. Check out the step back, and you guys already know that's my go-to move. But Portland continued to stay in this, but we did not stop fighting. I get the steal, and I shoot the 3 off the right wing, and I make the bucket. However, as the game went on, we started to fall behind, but that does not mean I'm gonna stop posterizing Trailblazers. Robinson was my next victim. Let's look at a little replay. Dang! Son, you can tell I've been hitting the gym. And of course, I'm throwing dimes to my man Anthony Davis, who wants to take some posters home with him too. Oh, don't do it! Oh my god, son, this man is banging on everybody. And I shoot a deep 3 and cash. But unfortunately, it is a little too late. We lose 104 to 88. I got 39 points, 12 assists, and 5 rebounds and a steal. Now, let's get to Game 6, or will New Orleans and I advance to round 2 of the playoffs. 30 seconds in after a missed shot by New Orleans, and what can we do? We can cause turnovers, and I see you, Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon with the tough alley-oop layup. I have no idea how he got that. Showing his athleticism out there on the court. Trailblazers, next possession. We're playing great team defense. We just need to make sure to play defense like this all night long. And I see you, Miller. This man jumps over Lillard and gets the alley-oop layup. Let's look at a little replay real quick. Woo! Showing some air. But they did not give me the assist. I don't know why. I kind of got a little, short-handed there. But it's all good because I'm going to get another assist by dishing the ball to Eric Gordon. I am looking like a true point guard out here on the court. Scores now 10-9. Pick and roll with Anthony Davis. And he brings home the bucket. So I get another assist. But more importantly, New Orleans takes the lead. However, the Portland Trailblazers kept scoring back. We could not pull away. We just need to make sure to play smart and not make any stupid plays out there on the court. I pass the ball to Eric Gordon with the crossover to the jumper and makes the bucket. This man Gordon is having a game. 3 out of my 4 assists are to him. And oh, Lopez, you can't handle it. Step back and cash. So it is now 16-14. Finally, we're getting a little bit of a comfortable lead. LaMarcus Aldridge to Lillard, and I played some pretty bad defense. They call it goaltending. I didn't see it. I gave that one up. It's all good, Ashik. That was all me. Come here, Ashik. Let's get a little revenge play. Crossover to the spin move, breaking Lillard's ankles, and let's finish it off with some bang time. Throwing the alley-oop to Anthony Davis. Let's look at a little replay. Son, Anthony Davis just took Robin Lopez's soul right there. But most importantly, we're in the lead and we need to hold it. Lopez with the hook shot and he makes the bucket. Portland Trailblazers were making their shots, but you already know my man Miller is going to be splashing cash all day, hitting the 3, looking like Eric Gordon's twin out there. They're both balling out. So we are now up by 5 points, 21-26. I'm playing some great defense on Lillard. I'm following this man all over the place. He cannot get any space. Oh God, what are they doing? They're driving to the paint. He kicks it back to Nicholas Batum off the 3 arc, and he makes the shot. So they are staying in this one. Both teams are shooting extremely high field goal percentages. And after that possession, they subbed me out and brought me back in early in the second. We are now down by 2 points. Lillard to Lopez, Lopez back to Lillard. Okay, Lillard, let's see what you got. All right, you're boring me, Lillard. He shoots it, and he misses. Ryan Anderson with the rebound. Okay, Lillard, this is how it's done. Pull up and cash. So that ties the game up 29-29. But Portland keeps on scoring back, so we need to play better defense and keep on scoring offense. I cross up Lillard, and I hit the layup, breaking Lillard's ankles all series long. I never thought I would dominate this man this bad. Pass to Wesley Matthews. All right, Lillard's taking me in the paint, but you know, I'm smart enough. I come up, and I get the block on Matthews, forcing the shot clock violation. That was a clutch play. And sizing Lillard up, what can you do? Driving baseline, pull up, and too easy out here. Lillard has been having a very tough series. So we are now down by 1 point with 2 minutes left in the second. Batum dribbling up court and an easy inside pass to LaMarcus Aldridge. Ryan Anderson, you have to play better. We need to win this series. I'm not trying to have this series get tied up. Let's just take it in my own hands. Crossover, kicking it out to Anthony Davis, and he shoots the jumper off the baseline and makes the shot. Let's get our offense going. Pass to Lillard, and he does a jab step and makes the layup. That is my bad. I take full responsibility. We are now down in this one. Alright, you know what? I'm tired of this. I've been passing all day. It's my turn to shoot, and I hit a 3 in Lillard's face. That was all green everything. And you guys know when I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. Off the right wing, I shoot the deep 3, and I make the shot. So we are now trailing by 1 point, but we need to somehow take this lead. 2 seconds left in the half. Lillard throws up a prayer, and it does not go in. So we are trailing 46-45 in this one. First possession of the second half. Let's see what we can get done. Lillard driving to the paint, and I get a monster block, but LaMarcus Aldridge gets the rebound and goes back up and draws the foul. So he's at the line shooting 2. First one is good, unfortunately for us. So we are now down by 2 points. Second one works its way in there. So we are now down by 3. But that's still just one possession, and we cannot let them pull away with the lead. So I decide just pull up with a 3, and I tie the game 48-48 with a clutch shot. Next, Wesley Matthews inside pass to Robin Lopez, who makes the layup. They are now up by 4 points. We need to get something going defensively or something super offensively. I go with the spin move to Lillard, step back at the 3 line, and I shoot the 3 off the corner, and it goes in. So the score is 58-57 Trailblazers when they decide to pull me out halfway through the third, and they put me back with 8 seconds left because they're confident I can hit the last second shot. But more importantly, our bench got us a 4-point lead, and I will not let them down, and I will not let myself down, and I drive to the paint for the last second shot to make it a 6-point game. That gives Portland 3 seconds left, and they throw up a prayer, and it is no good. 70-64, New Orleans heading into the 4th quarter, and we have momentum on our side. I go with the spin move, I pass it to Ryan Anderson, who makes the easy layup and gets me the assist. The crowd is loving it. We have all the momentum on our side. I'm sizing up Lillard. I go with the step back, and cash. So we are now up by 8 points in this game. They pass it to Lillard. I gotta strap this man up. He does a little crossover and gets the layup. That was my bad. I could have played better defense. So we are now down 76-70. I see you, Eric Gordon. I hit Eric Gordon off the right wing, who makes the 3-pointer, who gets me the assist, but more importantly, gets us a bigger lead. Pick and roll with Anthony Davis. I cross Lillard up, and I drive to the paint, and I get the layup. So make it a 9-point lead, 81-72. After the layup, they decide to sub me out, and they put me back in with 11 seconds when the game got closer to shoot the free throws to secure the victory. So it is an imperative to make both of these free throws, and the first one is good, so we are now up by 3 with 10 seconds. And the second one is good, so we are up by 4 points, and now it's time to play some strapped defense. Alright, Lillard, show me what you got. He throws the inside pass to Wesley Matthews, who then kicks it out, who passes Batum, who shoots a 3 and misses, and Anthony Davis gets the rebound. So that is game 89-85, New Orleans Pelicans, and we are moving on to round 2 of the playoffs. Our team is ecstatic. We have no idea who we're versing in round 2, but we know they are gonna have a handful.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best and we keep the defense constantly in motion. And you do that by moving the ball around. Look, if we don't do that, we don't win games like this.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
I had a fantastic game, which won me Jordan Player of the Game. I dropped 30 points, and I dished 15 dimes, and I also recorded a steal and a block. So now it's off to round 2 of the NBA playoffs, and one step closer to reaching my dream of becoming an NBA champion. And thank you guys for all the love and all the support. It really means the world to me. You guys make it possible to do what I love for a job. And please, stay tuned for my next 2K15 My Career. I'm out.